Hey guys, so today I couldn't wait any longer. I decided to go ahead and try the Terry LaFleche tightly curly method. Um, since it is my day off, I really don't have much to do. I really can just wait around for it to dry. I'm excited for using this method for two reasons. One, because if this method works for me, it may be the cure and end all be all to all my product junkyism that I am just now coming to terms with. Now, of course, I say this, and in the inside I know it doesn't matter if this method works. I'll probably still be trying products till the end of time. But it would be nice to go ahead and try it out and see what happens if this disease, this sickness ever abates. That I have a very cheap method now, way of doing my hair, because all you need to do this method is shampoo, conditioner, and a Denman style or actual Denman brush. Two, because I do have my low manipulation goals where I said I was going to only start co-washing my hair once a week, this will work just fine because you only need to do it. She claims that by doing the method the way she does it, that you actually will only need to do your hair once a week. So it'll be very interesting to see if this works or not. I do have a week goal in mind to see if this lasts as long as it claims. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started and go over the steps, and I'll be, pretty much at every step adding in my 2 cents and what I did and letting you guys see it. So let's get this thing rolling. There are essentially 4 steps in the tightly curly method. They are shampooing, conditioning, combing, and setting your curls. Let's start with step 1, shampooing. Okay, so the tips that go along with shampooing your hair. The one thing she definitely emphasizes that when you're shampooing your hair, that the focus is on your scalp, not your actual hair. So in several books and several people have always said this, that your hair is where a lot of the dirt and grime get there for curly hair. So you're really focusing on your scalp when you are shampooing your hair. Shampoo is made for your scalp, not for the ends of your hair, because it'll dry it out more. And moisture is always the issue with curly, kinky, coily hair anyway. So when you're shampooing, she says, you focus on the scalp. And you want to, she says, when you first get into the shower, you want to let the water take a minute or 2 to run through your hair, really getting it soaping wet. Her whole model through this whole process is keeping your hair as calm as possible and doing a lot of smoothing actions. So when you actually apply the shampoo to your hair, you definitely want to go up under and get the scalp and do that gentle rubbing motion using the tips or the pads of your finger. So this is the motion. This is the motion that I always use when I am doing my scalp. Now, of course, when I do my hair in sections, I have some pulled up, but even then, it's just taking that little section and just moving, really getting that friction action going. Some people claim that once you rinse the shampoo out, as the product leaves, it'll get the ends of your hair. So, I mean, you can definitely do that. The other thing is, she says if you feel like you still need to just, your ends are driving crazy, you feel like for some reason dirty, that's when you use the good rinsing conditioner, and you can just move that through your hair instead. That way you're not drying out all of your ends while you're trying to shampoo your hair, because of course moisture is the key. We need that extra moisture. Sorry, excuse me. And then also when you are washing your hair, she says do not, and I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate this right now, do not pull it apart like it's a wishbone, because I guess you'll cause unnecessary breakage and tangling. What you should do is, if you're trying to make sure that you're getting product to the places that you want, she says just to kind of like poke holes. Squeezing helps get product in where it needs to go. If you feel like you must pull your hair apart, she definitely suggests grabbing an end and pulling out like this. Did you see that? Let me move to the front. Hold up. So you want to pull out like this. Just pull out the whole hair. And this is the one technique she uses again and again and again, this pull out technique. So I'm not going to go over that one way too much. Let me see here. Okay, so that's it. The camera's not coming with me into the bathroom. I'll probably destroy my laptop trying to get it. So maybe I really do need to get a real camera eventually. So, These are the methods I'll be using. I do section my hair off into 4 sections. Everybody who watches my channel, you guys already know this. So the next time you'll see me is when I'm actually commencing to the second step, which will be conditioning. So let's proceed to step 2, conditioning. Okay guys, so I'm back from showering. So my hair is dripping wet, so we're now on to the conditioning stage. So you can do this in the shower. You can do it like I'm doing it once you get out of the shower, because conditioning and combing kind of go hand in hand for me. Okay, so the first thing that she wants you to realize is that you need to use bigger portions than what you're used to using. And her whole philosophy is that we generally have thick curly hair that likes to sop up everything. So you definitely want to make sure that your portions are a lot bigger. And for her, it's like a palm full of conditioner. And then the thing about it is, she says repeatedly, if you don't put enough conditioner in your hair, that your hair will still fuzz up anyway, or you'll have curls that just aren't defined. So the first thing she says to do is to basically divide your hair in half, which, where are my hair ties? Oh, right here. Excuse me about that. Alright, so you want to pin your hair up, and then, divide it in half as I'm doing. And once I actually don't need to pin up because I'm about to use that out, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stop right here because I don't want to run out of time. Then I'm going to go ahead and start on part 2 of the video.